I think this will be my last video about this DR Congo and Nigerian saga. I'll wait till FIFA gives its verdict. And that is why I am not putting on a Nigerian jersey. I want to be neutral for them to know that I am not in support of what is happening between Nigeria and their country. I just realized I have so many DR Congo supporters on my TikTok, and I wouldn't want to say anything that will go contrary to what they think about this issue until FIFA gives its verdict. But I want to read an article for you. When I went through it on X, man, I saw fact in it that Nigeria might likely use the back door to go to the World Cup. So just follow me up as I read it out to you. Facts why DR Congo will lose its 2026 playoff spot after Nigeria FIFA petition. This is by Topmost Striker that wrote the article. What should have been a moment of celebration for DR Congo has suddenly turned into a tense waiting game. Following the CAF playoff final, the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has officially written to FIFA alleging that DR Congo filed players who were not legally eligible to represent the country. If FIFA investigation confirms this claim, the consequences could be devastating, not just for the players involved but for DR Congo entire 2026 World Cup campaign. This is not speculation, it is about law, paperwork, and FIFA's long-standing zero tolerance for eligibility fraud. The problem started with nationality, not football. Under DR Congo's constitution, nationality is not something that can be rushed or improvised. Foreigners can only become Congolese through clear definition processes, naturalization, marriage, option or adoption, and even then, only when the state determines the decision it is in national interest. Final approval is not automatic. It must pass through the National Assembly, the Council of Ministers, and the President. In simple terms, a passport alone is not enough. Neutralization, for example, requires proving good character, no serious criminal conviction, at least 7 years of residence for 5 years or permanent residence, evidence that the applicant's citizenship serves as a real national interest. On top of that, DR Congo does not recognize dual nationality except for a very narrow exception that apply only to the children born abroad and only until they turn 21, after which one nationality must be renounced. This strict rule matters because if any player's nationality was obtained outside them, everything else collapse. While FIFA take this extremely serious, FIFA clears player based on documents submitted by national association. That clearance is done in good faith, but it is not permanent or untouchable. Once fraud or falsification is suspected, FIFA steps in, and the rule is simple. Article 22 of FIFA Disciplinary Code: falsification or forgery. If a player nationality is later found to have been fraudulently acquired, FIFA withdraws its clearance, declares the player ineligible, and moves straight to sanction. This is exactly the situation the NFF is asking FIFA to investigate. What happens if the fraud is proven? FIFA disciplinary framework leaves little room for sympathy. If eligible players feature in the match, their eligibility is immediately cancelled. The player face length ban, often at least 12 months. The National Association face heavy fine. Match are forfeited, usually record as 3-0 loss. In serious case, team can be expelled from competition. Where forged government documents are involved, the matter can even go beyond football and trigger criminal investigation. This has happened before recently. This is not theoretical this is not theoretical threat. In late 2025, FIFA sanctioned the Football Association of Malaysia after discovering the forgery birth certificates were used to create false eligibility claim for several players. FIFA described the act as form of cheating, suspended the players for 12 months and heavily fined the association. The message was clear: when eligibility is built on false document, results do not stand. While DR Congo's World Cup ticket is now at risk, if FIFA confirms any DR Congo player in the CAF play-off final did not meet country's legal nationality requirement, illegal held dual nationality, or rely on falseful or misleading documents, then FIFA has no choice but to act. That would mean annulling the results of the match and applying for future rules, a decision that could strip DR Congo of its place in 2026 intercontinental playoff. This was not written by me but from somebody. So if all these things are applied on FIFA rule, that means DR Congo, you don't have a chance of going to the World Cup. So that is it. So my DR Congo fans and supporters, do not hate me for this. I am only giving out information. Thank you.